Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you a very interesting game between Praggnanandhaa and Jun. This game was played at Tata Steel Masters, so let's quickly jump into the game. Praggnanandhaa, he was white, he started with e4, now we have e5, the solid move, knight f3, knight c6 and bishop to c4 was played here. This is so-called Italian opening, very popular. We can also play bishop to b5, and this is so-called Ruy Lopez or Spanish opening. So now black has many options. He can play bishop to c5, but knight to f6 is also a good move to do. And here white can play d3, but Praggnanandhaa goes for very aggressive knight to g5. Here d5 is the main move, of course, e d5, and in this position black played knight to a5. Here if black takes on d5, now white can play knight takes f7, king takes, and now point is this double attack with queen to f3, attacking a king and knight, so king has to go to e6 to protect here. But now we have knight to c3, but now knight b4, and it's kind of double-edged position, though white is still better here. Here also very interesting move is this b5. What happens if we take? Now queen takes on d5, attacking bishop and a g2 pawn. So let's say, for example, we have to take here on c6, but if white goes to f1 with the bishop, now already e4 is quite a dangerous move. We attack a knight, and black actually is better. And in this position, let's say, yeah, here, I mean, after b5, actually the best move is bishop to f1. So very interesting one. Also, this move is kind of interesting. Knight to d4, and if we go c3, now again b5 can be played. And here, if you take, black takes here, and actually this position is equal. So after this knight b5, again bishop has to go to f1. But let's go back into the game. So after knight to a5, now we have bishop b5. Of course, bishop was under attack, check. c6 is the main move. Here also this bishop to d7 is quite interesting. Queen e2, and bishop can go here to e7. But c6 was playing the game. Now white takes, bc6, and here also we have many options. Bishop e2, queen f3. Yeah, the point of queen to f3 is that black cannot take here because rook is lost. But also bishop to e2 is fine. But in the game, actually, bishop to d3 was played. So keeping an eye on this square. Here knight d5 was played, but also possible is this move, knight g4. But yeah, the knight to d5 is the main move. And here the main response for white is just to play knight to f3. But Praggnanandhaa goes for very aggressive h4 move. So here we can have many options like h6, queen h5, attacking here, queen f6, knight e4, queen e6, and b3. And this was game Firouzja Caruana. So bishop e7 also can be played here, queen f3, f5, bishop takes, rook f8, queen check, g6, and bishop takes here, hg, queen, king d7, and d3. It's a total chaos actually in this position. But in the game, queen to c7 was played. And now Praggnanandhaa plays really interesting move with b3, which is actually a novelty. The normal move in this position is this knight to c3, now h6, we take a knight, so queen is under attack, cd, queen h5, and bishop to c5 actually is a very good move to keep pressure here on f2. So b4, so we have to deflect the bishop, that's the point from f2. Bishop takes b4, now we can take here. Notice that here if queen takes, we have bishop to g6, so that's impossible. So castle, knight e5, rook f5, attacking knight and queen. But now we have queen to e8, check, rook f8 and queen back. And this actually is a draw by repetition, so forced draw. So Pragg played this interesting move, he's still in preparation, b3. So h6, so this is kind of natural, we don't want knight here on g5. And knight to e4 was played. And here f5 was played by Juvan Jun. So here in this position we can play bishop e7 or even knight to f4. So f5, we have knight to c3, knight f6. This is not the best move. More accurate is this knight f4, bishop f1, bishop b7, g3 and c5. So attacking a rook g1, now knight e6. Check, this is all computer line. Queen here and take, and so black compensation for pawn is quite good here. Let's return to the game. Knight f6 was played, and here bishop to b2 actually was played. In this position, computer suggests bishop to e2. So yeah. So why this move? So e5, e4, right? And we have this check. And let's see, for example, here. Now we do this check. If knight takes, and queen f7. Now we take. And as you can see, knight can jump here already in this nice square on a4. And actually white position is better. Also, instead of bishop to b2, we can play bishop to a3, but it is not a good idea because e4, bishop e2, takes, and black has nice compensation here. So let's see how Juvan Jun responded after bishop to b2. So she played bishop to d6, and Pragg mentioned that this was not the best move. Sorry, okay, let's go back. So, yeah, bishop d6. Let's see, for example, if here, not this one, after bishop to this, instead of bishop to d6, bishop b4 is played. Now a3, like this, and now we return the bishop, and yeah, b4, knight b7, and this is kind of a double-edged play. So let's go back. So bishop to d6. Now we have knight to a3 was played, e4, attacking a bishop, queen e2, so not preventing black from taking. And here castle was played. So in this position, if queen to e7 is played, attacking here, but now we have knight to c4, knight takes, bishop e7, and castling long, and white actually is better in this position. And here Pragg plays really good move, bishop to a6. And actually in this position, Juvan Jun played a really bad move, bishop e6, maybe even decisive mistake, because better would be just to take, queen takes, and knight to g4. So the point is attack here. Let's say, for example, that rook to f1 is played, but now we just play knight to h2, so rook has to go back, and knight returned here to attack, and actually this is kind of a draw. Let's also see this line, if knight to c4, instead of rook to f1, now black takes, queen takes, king h7, rook f1, but now again knight here, and it would be a draw. But after bishop to e6, knight to c4 was played, so very good move. If we take, then actually this is very comfortable position for white. So Juvan Jun played bishop to b4. Now we have castling long. And here the best move is just to play a rook a to e8, but knight to b7 was kind of tempting to do something with this knight, but actually wasn't the best move. Now bishop takes b7, queen takes, and here Pragg plays really nice move with f3. So rook a to e8 was played. Now knight e5, knight enters the game. In this position, again, not the best move by Juventud. Not this one, not bishop takes b3, which he played c5. But let's examine this one. Bishop takes b3. Looks like that black is winning a knight and a pawn, but it's not like that. We take a bishop, rook e5, but now there's a cold shower. Knight to e4, fe, and bishop takes rook. So white is totally winning. But in this position, the best move is this knight to h5, kind of threatening to make a fork here on g3. But after simple, let's say, a rook to e1 or queen to f2, white is still better, but yeah, it's not decisive advantage. So c5 was played. Now we have a rook to e1. Again, this bishop to b3 loses, takes, rook takes, and knight e4. And now f3 was played. Here actually Pragg also mentioned this crazy move, king to h7. He calculated that, and also computer agrees with this move. And the point now is that fe, bishop b3, ab, rook e5. Yeah, white has still plenty of good moves, but it's not that easy. So that would be the best try, king to h7. But after simple f3, Pragg said that this really was, that made his play very easy. Now gf3, knight h5 was played. So rook to g1, very good move, using g-file to attack. Look at this bishop. You will see what will happen with g7 point. So here c4, kind of desperate, losing another pawn. Knight takes, queen e7, a3, bishop takes c3, bishop c3, and here queen takes on h4. But now very good move, centralizing the queen on e5 and attacking here on g7. So there's huge pressure, 3 pieces and only 1 piece is guarding the g7. So queen returns to e7, rook to d to e1, queen d7. Now we have another piece into attack, knight to d6, rook e7 was played, and now we have queen to h2, quite elegant solution. So attacking a knight, knight f6, queen takes on h6, so huge pressure here again, pawn is won, queen d6, and now just bishop to f6 was played, and actually this is game over. After this move, Juventud resigned. Let's see how game could continue. Yeah, if rook takes, now we play just simple queen f6, and black is unable to take the queen because king is pinned. So congrats to Pragg. He's really in top shape and one of the favorites in the candidates tournament in April. So guys, thank you for watching this video and supporting me, and please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.